What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash is in the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man, because today we're going to talk about a man named Hitta J3. Now, Hitta J3 had made an announcement, a very interesting announcement today. Now, Hitta J3 had came out and said that he was going to go to Canada for the weekend. I'm assuming it's either today or tomorrow. Let's see if they love Hitta Man, LOL. Now, a lot of people feel like they had to warn Hitta J3. One of the commenters on here has said, bro, you know that guy top 5 gonna try to press you. Be ready to scrap just in case. And then Hitta J3 said, ooh, I'm so scared. And then with this, I just think it's funny that someone had put this. This is hilarious. But Hitta J3 had shown that he will go to Canada, that he's not afraid to pull up to Canada, just like how he was telling Top 5 to pull up to California, which Top 5 still hasn't done. But Hitta J3 is letting people know, I'm not afraid to go where I want to go. And rightfully so. You shouldn't be afraid of anybody, you know, theoretically. And then what was funnier was that Ebony Prince had even commented on Hitta J3's on Hitta J3 post and said they've got a 24-hour Popeyes right down the block from the 24-hour dispensary in Toronto. Someone said, you're a great tormentor. And he said, why, thank you. Now, I'm not sure why exactly he had mentioned the Popeyes and a dispensary other than getting food and getting gas. But I looked it up just to see if it was anything of any significance. But the only thing that I could find was this Popeyes and this dispensary over here. But the funny thing about this location in Toronto is that it's in the same area as the Scotiabank Center. If you can see here, the Scotiabank Center is like right here. Now, if you don't know the Scotiabank Center, if you're not familiar with the Scotiabank Center, it's a place where it's basically the heart of Toronto and a place that Drake frequents. It's his area, basically. I mean, you can see here, they even named it at one point in time, I think in 2023, October's very own arena, the OVO Arena. So this is the heart of Toronto, I guess, the heart of OVO, for a lack of better words, I guess, right? Allegedly. But this is just like them poking fun at him being in an area that's dominantly going to be Drake's turf. And I guess this is just them just poking fun at the fact that, you know, I will go to Toronto. I will go to these areas. Another interesting thing about Hitta J3 is that he actually did a video with Trap.
Banging on wax.
He actually had a video done with Trap Lord Ross. I think he brought Trap Lord Ross to his and Kendrick Lamar's hood. It says, gave Trap Lord Ross a tour of my city, same hood me and Dot grew up, and took him to his granny's house, etc. Took Trap Lord Ross to Kendrick Lamar's granny's house, which is very interesting, very insane, very rare. I got to check this out too, just to see if there's any more Easter eggs that I could look into. But let's check it out.
Hey, tell me a little bit about Banging on Wax, because obviously, from what I understand, that was almost like one of the first times that the mainstream music public had really heard from like Bloods and Crips as far as like actually making music about their lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So you know, putting on sets and music.
You ain't never heard of Rip Your Set?
Rip Your Set. I ain't heard
It's a little.
I need to get my history down.
It's a West Side Pyru version of it,
and
that's where y'all at.
For real.
That was after Banging on Wax. It was Rep Your Set mixtape
album and all
and it's
that.
Bloods and Crips. They did it again. It just probably.
But that's after that Banging
that
on
was
Wax.
after
for
Banging
sure.
on Wax.
Banging on Wax original for
Yeah.
sure.
So,
Now, if you don't know what they're talking about, Trap Lord Ross talks about Banging on Wax, and he talks about Rep Your Set. This is the first time Bloods and Crips were introduced in the rap scene. If you don't know who Bloods and Crips are, Bloods and Crips is actually a rap group. Now, if you don't know, Bloods and Crips was an American gangster rap group from Los Angeles, California, mostly known for their record-selling song, Pyru Love. I thought that was really interesting because nobody really talks about Bloods and Crips, like the rap group, as much as they probably should, because they're kind of like, they were literally Bloods and Crips rapping on the same song. It was very interesting. If you've ever looked into it. If you haven't, I would recommend go check out their music. It's really good. So yeah, it's just a great piece of content. Shout out Trap Lord Ross and Hitta J3 for giving us this content, right? Looking forward to checking it out. Looking forward to looking into the content that they released together. But what do y'all think about Hitta J3 going to Canada? What do you think about Hitta J3 going to Toronto, going into these areas? Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video, man. Peace.